You want to jump in? Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
And you're good, James?
Yeah, running.
Okay, and go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us as we speak with scholars from the University of California, San Diego. Recognized as one of the top 15 research universities in the world, UC San Diego is known for its culture of collaboration and innovation, which ultimately benefits society. In fact, it is regarded as the #1 university in the nation by Washington Monthly for its contributions to the public good. With us today is one of the university's up-and-coming researchers, Maggie Avery. She is a geophysicist who studies the Earth's magnetic field. Welcome, Maggie.
Thank you.
How would you explain what you do to a curious sixth grader?
Yeah, so I work at the Scripps Institution of Oceanography, and so we try to use the information that's recorded in the ocean to learn something about the Earth. So specifically, I'm interested in the Earth's magnetic field, which impacts human beings and other organisms here at the surface. For example, we use it to navigate. We use compasses to know where magnetic north is. And other organisms, like migratory birds and sea turtles, have a sense just in their body of where the magnetic north is in order to navigate. And also, more importantly, the Earth's magnetic field shields us from harmful cosmic radiation from the sun. And so...
What inspired you to enter this field of geophysics?
Yeah, so the magnetic field is being generated constantly by the fluid motion of liquid iron in the outer core. So 1,800 miles beneath our feet, this liquid iron flows like water and is generating the magnetic field. So that's the distance between San Diego and New Orleans. So you could imagine getting in your car and driving 25 hours straight down to get to the outer core. So obviously we can't make direct measurements of the outer core, but by studying the magnetic field, we can learn about the dynamics of the fluid motion down there. We don't need to go there to study it.
So was it reading as a child some of the, Tolkien stories, or just stories, your experiences in college that led you to this interest?
I had a really inspiring high school physics teacher, and I learned about electricity and magnetism, and I really got interested in that, so I was a physics major, and then I took an intro to geophysics course in college, and I really got interested in the Earth's magnetic field. And I just think it's really interesting that by studying this thing at the surface that we can't feel, but it's affecting us all the time, you can learn about something so far underneath us.
Right. And so this background is what led you to your hypothesis that the magnetic field is strengthening quicker than it's weakening?
Yeah, so I guess that's building on some work of a previous student at Scripps. She found that pattern recorded in sedimentary rock, and I'm looking to see if it's also recorded in the seafloor. So as in the ocean, there's this really great natural laboratory. As two tectonic plates move apart, new rock, molten rock, is erupted pretty constantly. And when it erupts and it's hot, it records the magnetic field at that time, and then it moves away from that spreading center and continues to lock in what the magnetic field was when it formed. So like the magnetic strip on the back of a credit card, which records information, the seafloor records information about what the geomagnetic field was doing back in time at that location. And so we can take a ship with a magnetometer and go and make measurements and scan that information and learn about.
We have about 10
field.
seconds.
Okay.
So what would be the greatest result for your studies? What are the implications?
Yeah, so the main goal is if we had enough knowledge about what the magnetic field has been doing in the past, we could potentially forecast what it'll do in the future. And so we could tell people, if a magnetic reversal is going to happen soon, or if the intensity was lower, and we would be able to see the northern lights here in San Diego.
Thank you very much for being